Funny bad. Any religion, that promises you enjoyment, denied you in this life after death is a scam.
Wow. This is a beautiful message from Avraham and Moshe, I tell you. But is there any religion like that in this world? If there is such a religion in this world, then such religion is fake. Is there any religion like that? I repeat again. Or Opana is suffering from some mental delirium. Etiefo assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mosum fuyuti aida wanye enwe nyara be woso manaka benti no. Avraham and Moshe I make some huge point bi. Point ni kuti ono ankasa. Ye wie so a na wa kire Avraham ne kind of enjoyment a offer wo se fa won ko wuremu. Any Islamic enjoyment a offer wo se fa won ko wuremu. Oye badwem bani a ye bube yanka wasem. Entin wa wo befa nia wo hwa eboboa wo. Enua nyina be wo so o. Ebeka be.
Tie. Any religion that promises you enjoyment denied you in this life after death is a scam.
So I'm say obi a oti Avraham bi Moshe bia no asema Avraham bi Moshe reka ne say any religion that promises you enjoyment in the hereafter but then denies you the enjoyment of this world is a scam. Wow. Is there any such religion like that in this world? Or is Opana in his delusion or he is suffering from delirium? Sentence no went to me frame in the year but yemfa sa but now our partner say osumbiare wo wiase ha e promise wo say e ka kire say ma weni nje wo hanom mum da mate modern weni beje no a scam. What kind of energy na Avraham and Moshe kan wasemi energy ben pamcho mo hwe screen no so Bobza and etonum. This is the kind of enjoyment Avraham and Moshe promising the followers. Moed Avraham the kind of enjoyment new. And the screen news to kwabrane young boy a ebia wonyanduru 40. Young man onyanduru 40 years. Sha petesha hudu weda wenim. Apetesha hudu weda wenim ensa kese hudu wa eda wenim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never kukura 11 bottles 4 years ago I would join Avraham and Moshe. Utumi tina honum ebro ensa. Bobza sanduk 4 years ago ni. Utumi bro 11 bottles. Sasika we would find enjoyment yi. E you bini jwe tire botumi other shene dwuma ase. What the seven ensa say wo at this young age. Na se Quran ka kira say enamal hamru. Anasa this ka kira say ensa adibiara eburu biara haram enko ho a na say enjoyment it is denying you the enjoyment of this life. What kind of enjoyment ni awbanum we be we ni suna who are you wona ma wontumi ntu na nsiye okowani na wo sai wachiri okowani na wo sai wachiri this is this the kind of enjoyment as yes for friends say yenko back to ana. Is it the kind of enjoyment? Or yenko tie Moshe biom na fie mra.
Enjoyment ya honem yimu e na wo se wo enjoy. Osum bi obeka kire se sa enigye no. Jai wa ha. Na wo kwa heaven a obekwa akonya wo ho a wadada.
So it is about obebronsa onemba bededa obobu adwaman. Those are the kind of enjoyment every day in and out or pabe or clubbe. Automatically obey hieni ansa na wewu. Because it's a young man won kwa to meet nas 11 bottles wenima. Na who say enjoyment no until I can focus who fear for your will Mbappe no. Who fearful why I was Mbappe. Who say what's the way enjoyment? Where enjoyment? Oh some malai, I know enjoyment. La ilaha illallah. Say when you go no, when you syphilis, obenya yare bebre HIV AIDS yade ahoro a obenya wabrabo munya agoro ene adwaman so esai sika adwaman esai sika enti bobo bra no sa hu bra no na wo de hya manfo no ma boso ma asem no ma nduru ase adentira wasa malai sa de ase wa ho twom abenaba Brazilian hair 5 million, Brazilian hair 10 million, Mongolian hair, Italian hair, Spanish hair, Chinese hair. Ninya obeto obanso a one of the finest restaurants mekodidi at least no one boka kura nta wo girlfriend mfiri wo nchen ko no one boka kura na wonam 10 million and 20 million 30 million one no mansa beba ekuya beba araba beba shatawali abaye kohwe Stombo abaye kohwe we abaye kohwe we no ba so no waboa 10 billion ano we no ba so na asa anyem wanwa say boys sabi omo into fraud obutuminya $1 million, $10 million, $11 million na obedi scanasa 1 year na scanasa scano asa 1 year na scanasa. That is the reason why religion biara ebe ka kira say indulge in this stupidity which Avraham Moshe calls it enjoyment. You know, that religion is fake. This is the enjoyment Islam call you to.
In Cremofosi and Monsa, but Koran is who could do heaven. There is a river of wine.
Tremo. Avraham Moshe ni enjoyment nyina ya alcohol en sabro. Nipa bi ono monsan so na adwenye adwuma. Wabodam. Oten wine no his mentality ni akosi alcohol so. Enye wine bia na ya alcohol. Enye wine biara na ya alcohol. What you say? There are so many wine and alcohol. Non-alcoholic wines so honum. So Avraham Moshe was centering enjoyment into alcoholism or a drunkard. No wonder say or kasa sabi ababia nimu. Honipa bia bronsa there are these diseases. Yadi obotu wenya on the system money. Alcohol on. It's better say one start kura. Obeka say me da adwene bato ho. Me sha say a menem kakra. Na me da adwene to ho. Everybody why addicted chance with a small dosage. And a we ni sa. Tramon nyina why your friends addicted the same. We need the same. Codeine need the same. Alcohol the same. Obia chance or chance with dosage in keten. Also da adwene bato ho. Oni ma different addiction on. Alcohol short-term effect on the body. Say alcoholism na Avraham hun enjoyment. It means Avraham refrau at the who call say mukrao. That's why according to scientists, you know, almost alcohol ne short-term effect here. It makes feelings of relaxation or drowsiness. 2, a sense of euphoria or giddiness. 3, changes in the mood. Lowered inhibitions, impulsive behavior, slurred or slurred speech, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, head pain, changes in hearing, vision and perception, trouble focusing or making decisions, loss of consciousness or gaps in memory. All this is a short-term effect too. And a somewhat long-term effect. The long-term, this short-term effect here, one see no effect about also no. The long-term effect, you know, a persistent changes in mood, including anxiety and irritability, insomnia, and other sleep concerns, a weakened immune system, meaning you might get sick more often, and changes in libido and sexual function, changes in appetite and weight, problems with memory and concentration, difficulty focusing on tasks, increased tension and conflict in romantic and family relationships. So alcohol all these effects in you. Our inflammatory damages, our sugar levels, our central nervous system effect, and our digestive system effect, our circular system effect, our sexual reproductive health effect, our skeletal muscle system, skeletal and muscle system, our immune system, our psychological effect, a sign war, alcohol sign war, induced mental health condition, and so forth and so on. Why will you start taking alcohol? Your good advice every Donald Trump in China.
I learned myself. I had a brother, Fred, great guy, best looking guy, best personality, much better than mine. But he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol. And he would tell me, don't drink, don't drink. He was substantially older, and I listened to him and I respected, but he would constantly tell me, don't drink. He'd also add, don't smoke. But he would say it over and over and over again. And to this day, I've never had a drink. And I have no longing for it. I have no interest in it. To this day, I've never had a cigarette. Don't worry, those are only two of my good things. I don't want to tell you about the bad things. There's plenty of bad things, too. But he really helped me. I had somebody that guided me. And he had a very, very, very tough life because of alcohol, believe me. Very, very tough, tough life. He was a strong guy, but it was a tough, tough thing that he was going through. But I learned because of Fred. I learned. And that's what I think is so important. This was an idea that I had, where if we can teach young people not to take drugs, just not to take them, when I see friends of mine that are having difficulty with not having that drink at dinner, where it's literally almost impossible for them to stop, I say to myself, I can't even understand it. Why would that be difficult? But we understand why it is difficult. The fact is, if we can teach young people and people generally not to start, it's really, really easy not to take them. And I think that's going to end up being...
So as you can see, Obia offer will say brabenum alcohol biano, or frau at the course say yemu. Yen frau enjoyment. Way or say way nye enjoyment. Into the Quran say namal hamru. I and quite also regisun men amali shaitan. Or say en sabro en sanum regisun men amali shaitan. Abron samna kwai. Twen free hu. Anya de papa emu effect ni emo. Into Quran say ayi walazina amanu innamal khamru wal maisiru wal ansabu wal azlamu rijsun min amali shaitan. Into fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun. Or you believe intoxicant, gambling, idolatry, wal azlam, and divination and abomination of Satan's doing. Avoid them so that you may prosper. لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ so that you may prosper. You can't correct the Quran say, إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ Satan wants to provoke you. And يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةِ Satan or person provoke you to provoke. Satan wants to provoke strife and hatred among you. What you say? Or the day through intoxicants. Wal bagdaw. Hatred among you. When they fil khamri. Or the insa. Wal maisiri. And a chacha. Wayasudakum. And dhikrillah to prevent you from worshiping God. And I said from remembering of God. One is salat. And from prayer. فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ muntahun? Will you not desist? Unchun free home. Ade ebra yade. Ebra yade wi asan twe free yakopon nchen. Unchun free home. Na we yade bob zabeji na onum da baye kwakwa no ho. These are the people that are claiming to be sensible. Because of Moshe teachings, they claim to be so wise. They don't know say omo de yade. Yade na Moshe eton. We live to see. Why won't I chill like this? More video, no? Why won't I chill like this? Enunti, ana Quran kachira say, wiase me Hawaii no. Osane say eboro. Osane say yade wo mu. Osan se botumi de ohaw de abrewo. Osan se botumi asɛ wunti no. Ennom eno. Twen damate mo da de no. There is a wine bi a yade bi anim eno obenom. I rather go for that than to follow Moshe in a kind of alcoholic levity, alcoholic lifestyle. I best say ukra. Na Avraham in chere sebe buru sebe nyado adane youth no akwawen safo adane youth na akwawen safo ya wo bronsa na affect o madwena to akasakasa omumbu penyini omo commenti be dia kom shefatam omo nsuro omo mfere in the name of say ye bold, in the name of yendi nsuro hwe bold omo tumi di obi atem owiasem hanom di be meka say obi anka shan kodu obi anka shan kodu
Annabi Muhammad Sayyidun Annabi Muhammad Adin Annabi Muhammad Buhudin Annabi Muhammad Muqaddamu Annabi Muhammad Azizun Annabi Muhammad Fadilun Annabi Muhammad Mufaddilun Annabi Muhammad Muhammad Annabi Muhammad Muhammad Annabi Rasulallah Annabi